Hello guys, I'm going to give one more dictation. This is the AP examination, speed dictation of AP Technical Board examinations conducted in April 1961. It is 61 passage. I think standard will be more. That time the pattern, the exam pattern also they are used to give 10 minutes speed, 10 minutes speed both for lower grade people as well as for the higher grade people also. So right. So now this is a patient 61 passage. April 19. The exam conducted in April 1961. So please have this dictation. Let us see how far you are able to practice. I think so many phrases are there in that. So many phrases are there in that. See, I want to tell you at the end of the. I want to tell you some phrases which are going to come in the passage, so that you will have an idea, isn't it? During the last 10 years, in spite of it may be in future, right? Rapid progress, then it should be in any kind, school and college, school surplus cull, and from there itself cull and j, school college, then to take advantage, might not be, of the country, then by the people, that it was. These are the phrases uh, to come across in the passage going to be dictated. That it was, that the country, private and public sectors, right? I will tell you again I will give the outlines as soon as the dictation is over. I will give the outlines as well as the PDF of the passage. PDFs of the passage. I will give in post it in the. I will post it you as either as a post or in a video. I'll put it right. Then some more are there. Was not to be, borne in mind, additional resources program. So then the Prime Minister per M Sterloop, they did not. Who may not only, higher education, higher you write it, then put shut home, higher education, enough. Boy and girl, boys and girls, B surplus, gay, L surplus. If it is boys and girls, here in the passage given is boy and girl. Point of view, social economic, scholarship, big scale, who should be. These are the words have come in the passage. In the letter, we are in receipt of your letter, right? Then that we are now, we have not been able to. Number of phrases are there. There are number of phrases. Even though it is a AP passage, number of phrases are there now. You can easily write it. Only thing is you should have an idea. That's all. 25%, 25 and P. It will be your requirements, right? Your then raise surplus, you just intersect it. Your requirements. Then we are enclosing way ray. We are cull surplus it. We are enclosing price list, pamphlet. You will notice earliest convenience, that you will be, then terms and conditions in view of the yours faithfully. So these are the some passages and words you have come across in this thing. Please, I'm going to start the dictation. Please get ready. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start. Mr. Nehru said that India needed a big plan because it was only through major projects they could hope to develop the country. There might be a serious crisis if at the end of the third plan there was a shortage of steel. Some of the power produced should be reserved for rural areas. Para. Referring to the progress of the plans, Mr. Nehru said that during the last 10 years of the two plans, many things have been done here in spite of failures in some places. It may be truly said that a foundation for rapid progress in future has been well laid. Para. Referring to education, Mr. Nehru said it should be made available to every student of merit. The base of the ideal of equality was education. He commended the Madras scheme of midday meals for children attending schools and suggested that other states could adopt it with suitable modification. He emphasized the basic importance of education in any kind of progress and that they should aim at making education available to every boy and girl of merit both at the school and college stages. They should have schemes of scholarship to students on a big scale for giving opportunity to those intellectually and otherwise fit to take advantage of them. While the plan should keep this in view, they should see that in the pursuit of regional development, they might not be impeded in the general development of the country at large. Para. It was well organized by the people who had given deep thought to the problem that it was only through major public enterprise that the country could go ahead fast. The question of private and public sectors was more theoretical, and the test to be applied was what was advantageous to the nation. They were not interested in private fortunes being made because these increased inequality among the people of India. Both the public and private sectors had a definite place, but the public sector fitted in with the general planned economy. The private sector had also to fit in and was not to be run on lines which created concentration of wealth. The whole concept of planning was a concept in physical terms. However, both the financial and physical approaches had to be borne in mind. While resources might limit them, the whole development program was intended to create additional resources, and if they went ahead fast enough, additional resources might be created. Para. The Prime Minister spoke of the importance of spreading education and said that the question of higher education, especially technical education, that receive greater attention. He said that at present they did not tap the large reservoir of people who may not only profit by higher education but be an advantage to the state. Therefore, the question arose as to how they should make it available to every boy and girl of merit. Para. Their objectives were higher standards in education and equality of opportunity, so that those getting this opportunity can easily continue their studies. From the social, economic, or practical point of view, a very rapid growth in India would require vast numbers of trained people, more especially technically trained. It meant evolving schemes of help and scholarship on a big scale to persons who should be elected on some systematic basis, always on merit and never on personal preference. Then letter. It is for 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Dear sirs, we are in receipt of your enquiry of the 22nd and have pleasure to inform you that we are now in a position to offer you the pumping test sets required by you by the middle of next month. As you are aware, we have not been able to cope with the heavy demand for these machines unless we receive your confirmatory order with 25% of the cost in advance. It will be difficult for us to reserve your requirements. Para. We are enclosing herewith our price list and a pamphlet explaining the technical details of the machines. You will notice from our price list compared to other manufacturers, we have fixed a moderate price for the set at rupees 8,500. Para. We are today advising our local representative there to contact you at his earliest convenience and explain to you the salient features of our manufacture, and we feel sure that you will be fully satisfied with the pumping sets as mentioned in the enclosed pamphlet. These sets are being used by the municipality in your town. Para. Our terms will include 25% of cost with order and the balance on delivery. We allow a liberal discount of 5% on all orders received with cash. We would strongly recommend your going in for these machines, particularly in view of the low cost and their satisfactory performance. Yours faithfully. Stop at the end of the passage. This is actually a 10 minutes passage. This is old pattern. Old in the 80s and 90s and all, they used to dictate 10 minutes passage. 10 minutes passage instead of 7 minutes, they used to give 10 minutes passage at the rate of same 80 words per minute. Now this is totally 800 words are dictated, but it is somewhat more actually speed. Right? This 10 minutes passage, I have read this passage in 9 minutes. Little bit more, little bit speed is more. Why the main idea of నా ఉద్దేశం ఏంటంటే ఈ 80 వర్డ్స్ స్ప్రింట్ని ఇది ఓల్డ్ ప్యాటర్న్లో ఉన్న ప్యాసేజ్, ఇది 10 మినిట్స్ ప్యాసేజ్. ఈ 10 మినిట్స్ ప్యాసేజ్ని నేను 9 మినిట్స్లో చదివాను. సో 800/9 అంటే రఫ్లీ ఎంత వస్తుంది చూసుకుంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ మోర్ దెన్ సమ్ 80 కంటే కొంచెం ఎక్కువనే ఉంది. ప్లస్ 90 ఉంది. ఎందుకంటే ఎక్కువ స్పీడ్తో రాసినట్టయితే మీరు 90 వర్డ్స్ ఇక్కడ మీరు రాస్తున్నట్టయితే 80 వర్డ్స్ ఈజీ మీరు ఎగ్జామ్లో రాయగలుగుతారు. అది మా ఉద్దేశం. కాబట్టి 90 వర్డ్స్ ఈజీగా రాయగలగాలి. 90 వర్డ్స్ 100 వర్డ్స్ ఈజీగా రాయగలగాలి. ఇక్కడ రాయగలిగితేనే మీరు ఈజీగా 80 వర్డ్స్ అక్కడ కళ్ళు మూసి రాయగలుగుతారు. ఎందుకంటే అక్కడంతా అన్నోన్ వర్డ్స్ ఉంటాయి. అన్నోన్ ప్యాసేజ్ ఇస్తారు, అన్నోన్ వర్డ్స్ వస్తాయి, కొత్త కొత్త వర్డ్స్ వస్తాయి. కాబట్టి రాయగలగాలంటే మీరు స్పీడ్ ఎక్కువ ఉండాలి, ఆ ఫ్లో బాగుంటే ఈజీగా మీరు రాయగలుగుతారు. రైట్, థింగ్ ప్లీజ్ PDFs, what are the passages dictated now, some 3 passages are dictated today. The PDFs of the dictation passages will be sent in either as a video or a post. Right, thank you, have a good day.